Hey everybody, it's Adrian Manray, and we're gonna do a different video for today. Yeah, so expect something completely original and not a copy of anyone else's things. As you know, we all love movies, and when it comes to movies, in my opinion, the best thing about it is cinematic universes. The MCU, DCU, Monsterverse, Conjuring Universe, whatever the hell there is left, they're not doing so hot right now, but I think that can change with one little thing that's been in development for almost a decade, I believe. And that is the Hasbro Cinematic Universe. You're wondering to yourself, Adrian, are you high or something? No. There was an article about it on Deadline, and we've barely heard anything for a few years, but if you watch Transformers Rise of the Beasts, you're gonna see a little something during the end of it.
G.I. Joe.
Yep, it seems that they're underway at the Hasbro Cinematic Universe, which is why I decided I should do my own, because why the hell not? I have nothing better to do. Anyways, I have 7 projects in Phase 1 of this Hasbro Cinematic Universe. It will be 3 phases, and I hope you're happy with what I have in Phase 1 and excited for the future. Anyway, let's get to the slate. Here is our 7 project slate. Neat, huh? Well, you're gonna find out what these projects are right now. So let us start with the first project, which is a franchise everybody is very familiar with. And that is... The first project up in the Hasbro Cinematic Universe is Transformers. In the Autobots, we have Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, RC, Ironhide, Ratchet, and Wheeljack. In the Decepticons, we have Megatron, Starscream, Shockwave, Barricade, Blitzwing, and Soundwave. Brendan Fraser plays Sparkplug Wiki, while Patrick Schwarzenegger plays Spite Wiki. Christopher Judge voices Optimus, Tom Holland voices Bumblebee, Brie Larson voices RC, Ken Watanabe voices Ratchet, Carl Urban voices Ironhide, and Brandon Routh voices Wheeljack. Josh Brolin voices Megatron, Javier Bardem voices Shockwave, Steve Blum voices Starscream, Bill Burr voices Blitzwing, Tom Hardy voices Barricade, and, surprise, Sofia Boutella voices Soundwave. Yes, Soundwave is a girl in this universe. Give me a break, okay?
You what?
The story would follow the Autobots and Decepticons arriving on Earth, like usual Transformers, with Sparkplug and Spike being in their conflict accidentally. This would follow them at war in San Francisco, where they are looking for the Allspark, the thing that will bring Cybertron back to life. By the end of it, Megatron is killed, so is Blitzwing, and the Autobots decide to remain on Earth as it is their new home. Just for a short bit of the story at hand. And Optimus sends out a signal to the other Autobots, like in the Michael Bay Transformers movie, the first one. And the movie ends with Optimus giving a speech, just like the other Michael Bay Transformers movies for fans of those movies. I hope you enjoy that.
We are here. We are waiting.
Whoa. Hang on, folks. We are not done yet. We still have 2 post-credit scenes left till this movie ends, okay? Okay. The first post-credit scene shows Megatron waking up in a purple void. He ponders what is happening to him, knowing that he got killed. Then he hears a voice. Megatron. Megatron turns around to see a giant monster or a machine. Then Megatron speaks its name. Unicron. This is revealed to be Unicron, voiced by Liam Neeson. Then it cuts to black. The second post-credit scene begins where the final battle of San Francisco was at, with a bunch of shady operatives collecting pieces of Blitzwing's body. A woman in black comes walking up to the body, looking at it. Will this be enough? I believe so. Baroness. The woman is revealed to be the Baroness, played by Gal Gadot. She says, well, we can't keep the commander waiting for long. And plus, they'll be on to us eventually. So let us take this elsewhere. The men take Blitzwing's body into the van, and Baroness finds a piece of metal that came off of Blitzwing and puts it in a case. And on that case has the insignia of a cobra. Then it cuts to black. And that was Transformers, the first project in this universe. And as you've seen, Cobra is in the universe. And speaking of which, let's get into the second project of this universe. Yo Joe. The second project in Phase 1 is G.I. Joe. Here's your cast for the members of G.I. Joe. Joel Kinnaman as Duke, Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Scarlet, Akkad Brooks as Roadblock, Louis Tan as Snake Eyes, Karen Gillan as Lady J, and Frank Grillo as Beachhead. The movie would take place a few weeks after Transformers, so expect some references to the incident in San Francisco. So the movie would follow Duke, who accidentally gets into G.I. Joe after encountering the Baroness and a couple of troopers. So the Joes go to Iran to stop the Baroness from releasing a powerful superweapon that was created from pieces of Blitzwing that was collected from the San Francisco incident. In the end, the Joes defeat Baroness, but the Baroness retreats to fight for another day. And the movie ends with the Joes saying, Yo Joe, while at a bar. Yep. And the credits roll with the G.I. Joe theme playing. We have two post-credit scenes in this movie. The first post-credit scene would show Baroness going to a warehouse meeting with somebody. She says, so our little Iran mission failed, but we can try and find more pieces of that metal. What do you think, Commander? The man is revealed to be Cobra Commander, played by Jonathan Majors. Alongside him is Destro, played by Russell Crowe. Cobra Commander simply says, we will find them, and we will use it. The world will know the name of Cobra eventually. Of course, Cobra Commander, says Destro. What are you waiting for? Bring in the others, Baroness. Of course, Cobra Commander. Baroness leaves as Cobra Commander sits on its throne. Then it cuts to black. The second post-credit scene would show some astronauts on the moon finding some kind of layer. They decide to try and open the lid, and when they do, they get blasted with a lot of cosmic energy. And then a woman comes out, saying, after 10,000 years I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth. It is revealed to be Rita Repulsa, played by Kelly Hu. Then it cuts to black. And that was G.I. Joe. Now next is the third project in this Phase 1, which it's going to be a mighty good one, if you know what I mean. The third project in Hasbro Cinematic Universe is Power Rangers. Here are our Mighty Morphin Power Rangers cast. We have Jason, played by Noah Centineo, Trini, played by Lyrica Okano, Billy, played by Asa Butterfield, Kimberly, played by Catherine Langford, and Zach, played by Terrell Hill. The story would follow Zordon, voiced by Bryan Cranston, recruiting 5 teenagers with attitude. See what I did there? To fight Rita Repulsa, who got out of her prison. She arrives on Earth, and you know the whole Power Ranger story at this point. She creates a monster to go after the Rangers defeat it, then she turns the monster big, then they become the Megazord. You get it. Goldar will be in this, and is voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson. The movie would end with Goldar being destroyed and Rita retreating in defeat. The Rangers would be having a party at the McDonald's in their area at Angel Grove, and the movie would end with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme playing. That's practically it. I have no other ideas for it. Post-credit scenes. The first post-credit scene would show Rita, who is recovering from her defeat by the Power Rangers, seeing a ship drop by where she is. She decides to investigate and see a man. She recognizes the man. This man is revealed to be Lord Zed, played by Tony Leung, and Rita smiles. It's been a while. I know it has. Together, we can destroy the Power Rangers once and for all. Then it cuts to black. The second post-credit scene shows Kimberly after school walking by the park when she sees a young man in green. See where this is going? Sitting on a bench looking at the statue at the campus. Kimberly decides to sit next to the man. Oh, hey, I'm Kimberly, by the way. If I might ask, what's your name? The young man turns to face Kimberly. My name is Tommy. This is revealed to be Tommy, played by Timothy Chalamet. Then it cuts to black. And that was Power Rangers. Now, let's move on to something a bit more lighthearted, if you might say. The fourth project is good old My Little Pony. Here are your main six. Twilight Sparkle, voiced by the one and only Haley Steinfeld. Rarity, voiced by Emma Stone. Pinkie Pie, voiced by Iman Vellani. Rainbow Dash, voiced by Scarlett Johansson. Fluttershy, voiced by Amber Lee Connors. And Applejack, voiced by Anna Kendrick. There are a couple additional castings I want to confirm. Casey Weserluck will return as Spike in this new MLP that is adapting the Friendship is Magic series. And we have Elizabeth Olsen voicing Princess Luna. And surprise, Gal Gadot is voicing Princess Celestia. The movie would adapt the first two episodes of the show in season 1. This would focus on Twilight going to find some friends to help save Celestia from Nightmare Moon. By the end of the film, Luna would be reformed, Equestria would be saved, and the movie would end with that picture during the intro of Friendship is Magic, as the MLP theme plays. You will see some cameos from other ponies, such as Derpy Hooves, voiced by Kat Dennings, and Shining Armor, voiced by Chris Evans himself. Oh hey, there's two post-credit scenes, by the way. The first post-credit scene would set up Discord as the villain of the next movie, after he is reawakened from a cave that he was in for thousands of years, with Cybertronian glyphs on it. Yep, now you see how it's connected to everything else. So, yeah, it's going to be complicated when the other phases come out, and you're probably going to be pissed with me with some of these decisions. Oh, by the way, Discord is voiced by Giancarlo Esposito. The second post-credit scene takes place on Earth in South America, where the Decepticons have retreated after the events of the Transformers movie, where Starscream, Soundwave, and Barricade, along with Shockwave, are searching a cave, and they find dinosaur Cybertronians buried within. Starscream smiles as it cuts to black, setting up the next Transformers movie. And that was My Little Pony. Now the fifth project is something you might not expect, but it's gonna be a very rare gem. The fifth project is Gem and the Holograms. I don't have much for this movie. Here's your cast, because honestly, I don't really know how to describe the plot of the film. It could kind of be like the first few episodes of Gem, because I've barely seen it. I'm so sorry, guys. I really am. But this is a one-time movie that doesn't really set up anything, it just expands upon the world. You will see like posters of Gem and the Holograms around different installments, but that's practically it. Sorry guys. Also, there's no post-credit scene. And that is the fifth project in Phase 1. Forgive me if I'm kind of quiet right now. Everyone in the house is trying to sleep. So with that out of the way, I hope you guys understand. And let's get into the sixth project. Let's get back into the action of things. The sixth project is Action Man. The story would follow Ian Noble, aka Action Man, played by Andrew Garfield, fighting off terrorists in London, who are led by Dr. X, played by Chiwetel Ejiofor. The story is fairly simple if you've seen movies like Mission Impossible. They stop the terrorists from using the super weapon, all that. And the movie would end with Action Man deciding to travel to the United States. And that is the end of the movie while the original Action Man cartoon theme plays. The first post-credit scene would be of Action Man meeting Duke from G.I. Joe, played by Joel Kinnaman, informing him of some type of potential threat in the planet. And Duke shows Action Man a recording of the fight from the first Transformers movie, then it cuts to black. The second post-credit scene would show a man named Miles Mannheim, played by Mark Hamill, being talked to by a senator about a certain program called the Mobile Armored Strike Command. Then it cuts to black. And that was Action Man. We have one more project in Phase 1, and I am very happy to show this last project to you, because it'll be very cosmic. With that out of the way, let us get into the last project of Phase 1 of the Hasbro Cinematic Universe. The final project in Phase 1 is Rom. The story would follow Rom, who is a Elonian, who becomes a space knight and part of the Soul Star Order to protect their planet from the Dire Wraiths. He is very unsure of himself, and through his journey we get to know more about Rom and why he was put in that armor in the first place. By the end of the movie, Rom would arrive on Earth and awaken 200 years later, and he would know of events such as the first Transformers movie and all the stuff that happened there. So this would be a very big introduction to the cosmic side, and I am very happy to show this all to you. Rom is voiced by Christian Bale in this universe. The post-credit scene would set up Unicron as the big bad of the saga entirely, as he is eyeing planet Earth but decides to wait until he arrives there on time. Then it cuts to black. And that was Phase 1 of the Hasbro Cinematic Universe. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if this video is really liked, I will do Phases 2 and 3 of the Unicron Saga. Yep, this saga is called the Unicron Saga. So we have Transformers, G.I. Joe, Power Rangers, My Little Pony, Gem and the Holograms, Action Man, and Rom, all in Phase 1 of this saga. We'll see more Unicron buildup in later phases, if we do get there. I hope I do, because I have worked a lot on this video. and make sure to like and subscribe for more content. Peace.